Got a request from Hillary, and she's requested Ariel, Little Mermaid. So we're gonna get started on it. This was one of my first princesses I loved. That's how long it's been around. So we're gonna start off with her head. So at the top of the page, we wanna do a circle. So we're gonna start with right here. That does not look like a very rounded circle. Let me fix this up here. Okay. Okay, so we have the circle, and then off of that circle, bad circle. This is gonna be where her cheekbone is. So it's gonna come off of it, and then it's gonna come back in and connect. Can you guys see now where Ariel's face is? And then her head is coming off here, and then we can erase the bottom of this circle. And then so this is the center part, and then her eyes are right there. Okay, so now you can see where Ariel's headed. So her eyes are gonna come right off of that line. She's got big, beautiful blue eyes. There's one, and here's the other one. So on that line, now she's looking over at us. So we're gonna give her a side look with the shiny and then the pupil in there. Do the same thing over here. So she's looking to the side. She's got the shiny pupil. And then now we're gonna give her lashes. So you want them to come off. So it's gonna go like this. Whoop, whoop, whoop. You see how she's got beautiful lashes? Same thing on this one. Make them come out like that. Lovely, lovely, lovely. And she's got eyebrows right above that. She's looking cute. So on that line, she's gonna have a cute little button nose, and then she's got her mouth right here. Okay, so now we can erase this center line. We don't need that anymore. We kind of erased that head there. Come on, Shara. Okay, so let's fix that eye there. I do have some facts about her. So for her nose, it's gonna come right off of her eye, and then just have it come down, and then that's part of the nose, okay? So you can erase in there. You see how it just comes off like this? Whoop. And then her lips, they're gonna go across, and then just put a little bit of lip on top. And this is her bottom lip. There you go. Oh, she looks cute. And we'll be coloring that in. Okay, so off of here, so this is gonna be actually part of her head right there, her hair. So I want you to make a line like this, okay? Right there. Because this part is gonna come up, it's gonna have this giant swoop. She's got this swoop in her hair. It almost looks like it's a cap of her head. Then it's gonna come over and swoop down. This is her nice, lovely bangs. So in here, we can now erase here and a little bit right there. Do you see the swoop? And we'll just bring the swoop in. This is her swoop. And then she's got a couple of hairs you can just go whoop, whoop. Okay, and that's still the back. This is staying the same. But right here, now we're gonna make her hair come out right on that little point there. So we're gonna bring it in just a touch. So it's gonna come in. And then her hair on this side is gonna be, from that line, it's gonna be swooping, but we'll finish that swoop later. But you can erase right in there, okay? And we'll do the rest of her hair after we get her shoulders in. So off of here, we're gonna do her shoulders. That's her neck. And oh, we can do her ear. So we're gonna erase right in here. So it's just gonna come down and stop and then keep it going. And then we're gonna put her ear in there. So right there, let's give it an ear so we can erase. And she's got these cute little small sideburns. It's just like a triangle right there. See that triangle? Okay, so her shoulders, we're gonna come off of that. And then you can make it look, do this lightly. That's for one part of the arm. That's her arm, and then we're gonna put her body in here so you can see where it goes. Okay, so that's her body. So you can end up erasing in here because we don't need that anymore. Just right here. The rest will keep. And she's got her seashells. So she's got one seashell. If you want to get a little fancier, you can actually make the seashells have like bloop, bloop, bloop. And this could be her decorative seashells she's wearing. Do the same thing on this side. It's like a circle coming out. And if you want to make it fancier, then you can go boop. And then this is the strap that's going by. You want it to go over the skin so it looks like it's wrapping around her body. So that's her little top. And then down here, she's got a belly button. And then this is where her cute decorative fins are. And they have lines in it, so you can go line, line, and this side. Well, you know what? That doesn't really look right on mine, but we'll just leave it because I already did it. Okay, no likey. I think I did mine the wrong over here. Because if this is coming out, then this would come out. So we might as well just, yeah, I like that better. Okay. Oops, don't want to mess that up. Okay, so now we are going to do her arm coming out. So it's almost like a little oval right here. And then she's gonna, you can put a, that's her hand, and then she now has her thumb sticking out, and then have her fingers. 1, 2, and this one's sticking together. They do that a lot in cartoons. So they do 1 and then 2 sticking together and 1 sticking out. So I want you to go look, or they only have 3 fingers depending on the cartoon. But that's a very popular way they do it. Okay? Oh, and erase so it comes together. There we go. Look at Ariel is coming along. And if you want this to come over creased, you can. Looking good. Let's do this arm. So let's do an oval right here, connecting it. And this is the palm of her hand. And then she's going to have her fingers coming out. So she's got her thumb, which is right here. And then she's got her fingers. 1, 2, 3, 4. So you can erase in there so it works. Look at that. Bam, working it. Hopefully you like this, Hillary. Ariel, originally, Disney was going to make her, oh, we can do her hair now coming out. So she's got this beautiful piece there, and it's gonna come down, and then this one's gonna be like swoosh. It's gonna go behind her, so jump over. So that's her hair swooshing out, and then you can end up putting hair pieces in there that's just gonna swoosh in here to the point. Perfect. Doesn't that look great? All right, for her body, the front part is somewhat straighter, so it's gonna come down, straight, bring it down, and this one's gonna come out. And it can come to a point, just like that. I added some kind of like scale, so what it is, I just do a bunch of like W's and U's. You do as many as you want. I'll do some more down here. Boop, boop. So it just looks like she's got scales. There we go, cute. And then her hair, you're just gonna continue it on. So it's gonna go like this. You want to have her jump over, because it's coming all the way to that side. And then you can add in some hair in here. And then you can add hair up here. Let's do one more hair here. One hair here. She looks good. So Ariel originally was going to be blonde. Did you know that? But then a movie came out. It was called Splash, and it was with real people. I watched. It was very popular with Tom Hanks. And a mermaid. Well, she was a mermaid in the water and human outside the water, and she was long blonde hair. And Disney's like, you know what? We don't want to copy them, so they changed the hair to red, which was brilliant because this gorgeous red hair complemented her green and purple. So those just go together so lovely. They just look perfect. So it actually worked out great. I mean, everybody knows Ariel with red hair. So let's do the fins at the bottom. And Ariel had how many sisters? 6 older sisters. She was youngest. And they all started with the letter A. And you know the song, Part of Your World? Yeah, you don't want me to sing it. I am not a singer. They were gonna be cutting that from the movie when they did the screening. There was like, you know what, we're gonna take it out. That is literally the most famous song in it. And so they're glad they didn't. All right, so now what we're gonna do, if you wanna add some bubbles, bloop, 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 bloop. So you can add some bubbles and stuff in there. So I'm gonna show you how I colored it. So let's get this is the Ultra Fine Sharpie. We're gonna Sharpie it and then I will show you how I got that look. So let's go. All right, now I'm going to take just my regular fine Sharpie and go around the outside. Now I'm going to take my eraser and erase my lines. All right, we've got our fabulous pencils. I'm going to take blue. I use a different blue, but this is what I got. Darker at the top, and then go lighter at the bottom. Darker at the top, lighter at the bottom. And then for her skin, I just did, whoops, peach. You're just gonna color it all in peach, and then we'll give it some dark, some light. So just mediumly color the whole thing in peach. So this tells you how old I am. Little Mermaid was very popular when I was in high school. And I remember going to a leadership camp, and one of the girls, you could do talent show, and you go up and do what you want, and one of the girls sang this. She did a really good job. So I'm just coloring her all over her skin is that color. So now you're gonna go in with this, and let's give it a shadow where it needs a shadow. So around the outside. Go around the whole outside, under her chin. And then it's gonna be darker on this side, so we wanna color this side darker. And then around, over wherever there's Sharpie, color it in a little darker so it kind of gives it more of a 3D look. Okay, here we go. Okay, so now you're gonna come in with the tan and we are gonna give it the shadows. So we're gonna give it even more. So go around underneath here, right around her eyes, make it darker. Along her nose, under her nose. This side we're gonna go darker over here. Under her chin for sure. Go around this eye. We're gonna add a little bit of pink to her eyeshadow for fun. Okay, and you can do that all the way on all of her skin and even down here. I made it darker right here. It look like a little shadow coming in. You see I made that a little darker, and then go under around her seashells. Okay, super drop. And then now we're gonna come in with our pink. And you're gonna give her some rosy cheeks. So I'm just gonna go one way and another way. And then a little extra in the middle, okay? Her nose, I'm gonna give her a little cute pink on it. And then same thing over here, give her some pink. I'm also gonna put a little bit on her upper lid. Looks like she has pink eyeshadow in. Okay, and if you want to color her lips, I'm gonna put a little red in there too. I didn't do very good sharpening that, sorry. So sorry. Let's give her a little more pink. And for the red, I'm coloring all of her hair regular red, and then we'll come in with darker things. So we're just gonna color it, medium color all of her hair. I'm just gonna show you the details on it, just on the upper part so you can see. So I just colored it just like Because you can tell this is looking a little bit different, which I don't know if I have all the colors for what I want, but. So this looks different than that. You're like, well, how did you get that? That's just the first step. Then you want to come in, well, let's do this side too, so you can see it. Okay, so then I pressed a lot harder on this, or you can come in with your, this is mahogany or maroon. So now we're gonna come in and press darker around here, and then every other one I'm gonna press darker. So it looks like she's got like different colors in here. First gonna be adding colors. Go along her face here, darker. And then underneath her hair up here, darker. And then go along the line here. Then we're gonna come in with some yellow and some more red. Or did I use orange? Ay, ay, ay. I did all of this like on an airplane or on the houseboat on my free time. Okay, so now what I want you to do, let's do yellow. Let's see what this looks like. So I'm gonna go over all of this. Did I use yellow or was it orange? We'll do, let's look what this looks like. So I'm just going over it with yellow, warm it up, and then I'm gonna come over, I'm gonna give it some more red in there. But this makes it so there's no white in there whatsoever, and then we'll come in there with red. So I'm gonna come back with my red, and I'm gonna just go over it, give it another layer, deepen that color up. I think I even went in with like brown. Let's see. So I'm pressing hard with the red. Yeah, this is looking pretty good. Just gonna go over it again more, make it nice and dark. Then I think I even took brown, which, do I have some brown? Here's some brown. So I'm gonna take in brown, and let's just go underneath here. Make it a little bit darker in there. Around her face. Under here. I'm putting some brown in there. Ooh, yeah, that's looking good. Okay, so you're gonna do that all on her hair. That's looking good. It looks like for her face, I actually gave it some more color. So I'm gonna come in here with my peach. I'm just gonna give a little bit more color. She was looking too pale there. So I'm just doing another layer of peach. So I do that, I'm gonna do that in all of it. Yeah, it's looking better. And then this part is going to be purple, and I think I did a little pink in there. And this is the regular green, and then we have the light green with yellow in it. So I think you guys can get it there. And if you want, so that kind of, by putting the peach in there, it fades it out. So I'm gonna come in and give it a little bit more pink. And if you wanna put some more pink in her lips, you can. But there you have it. And, oh, it looks like, you know what? I do not have that color. Oh, here it is. This is sky blue. So I'm gonna put in a little sky blue in her eyes because it looks like it's not popping enough. That looks better. See how that just made it pop? Yes. And if you wanted to put gray in there, I didn't do it on this one, but usually if I do eyes, I'm just gonna do gray at the top, give it a little shadow, and do the same thing up here. Okay, so I hope your guys' look good. Hope you like it, Hillary. And I'll catch you guys on the next video. Cowabunga.